Locked in a closet, covered in a layer of dust, are hundreds of files, pictures, videos, and newspaper clippings documenting paranormal activity and unexplained events. These are the VAPI archives.
What we're doing now is we're opening this compartment up here that is reported to possibly hold
hopefully I can reach it.
valuables from the previous resident.
I might need to switch somebody taller. I need to boost it up.
So here we go up in the top here.
Sit on my shoulders.
I don't see anything in there. Alright, so we're just doing our baseline EMF sweep to see if we can detect where the high levels are and where the low levels are. And so far it's all pretty low. It was even a little exceptionally low around the air conditioning unit where it would normally be a little bit higher than that.
Sorry.
Is that normal?
Yeah, that's what we want.
It's good. You don't want those because that's going to, like I said, it'll cause lightheadedness and dizziness and everything. In a lot of newer houses, you see it because the wiring is so, I don't know, so high on the voltage end. With the older wiring, sometimes it's not as bad. Oh,
Here we go.
got something right here. Is there a light right under this stair here? No.
No ceiling light or anything. No.
Something that's causing this to go off. And it's steady right here, so.
It's gotta be an electrical thing. But I don't see where the...
What about light? It's over here. It's this thing. See, once it gets close to here, it goes off. So there's something in here. See back here?
Well, I mean, there's a ceiling fan up here, unless it's the wiring.
Yeah. See, and then here's the light switch, so it's all.
Yeah.
It's the wiring from the light switch.
Yeah.
But it's still here. So see, it's giving off higher levels because it shouldn't be coming out this far.
See, I'm not getting anything.
Here we go. And then in here, it's not. But on the back side of the wall. So that's got to be coming from that wiring right there because it's on the back side of the wall. It's on that side of the wall.
Yep.
On the other side.
You getting the same thing?
Yep.
Now this more wiring in here, and there must be some up in the attic too because. The field starts back here and it goes all the way over, and when it's higher it's more, the stronger up high. Right over this wall. All around here, right? And then in the closet, it should be doing it again. Is there a lot of wires up in the attic?
I have never been up in there.
Oh, you never been up in the attic?
No.
Yeah, the whole hallway. So the whole hallway has.
Yeah, and all the way
I feel.
almost to, well, probably right before you get to the toilet, it kind of stops. It just lessens.
And then when you go off in the room, it stops. So it's all in here.
What is that again?
It's just high electromagnetic frequency, high electromagnetic field. That's usually from the wiring. Now, like say there was nothing here, right? And then we came up here in a little bit and it went off. There was something there that wasn't there before. So it's, you know, it's a sign that we're dealing with something. But being that it's constant, it's nothing like paranormal or anything like that. It's just either the wiring. I'd go with the wiring most likely. Yeah. Because it's not like sometimes certain mineral and stuff like that, but I mean if it's not anywhere else in the house, it's most likely the wiring. I'd kind of like to take a look in the attic.
You can stand on the dresser.
Do you still have that flashlight?
Do you want me to get it? Where is it?
Yeah, let's go get it.
It's right on his box on the table.
Oh, you don't have to do it.
Well, how are you gonna see up there?
So I have to look up these names too. Tyler Hall, H-A-K, love, hate is hate, Tyler Hall. And then here it says, to live, oh, life.
Life without,
without
hope, is not
Believed
believed is death.
Yes. I thought that was the number 2.
Wait, the whom wakes the wolf is a wolf. The whom sees the wolf is a wolf. The whom talks to spirits is a wolf.
Sounds like everybody's a wolf. All right, so we're gonna attempt to open up this attic here. Nothing like what are you expecting to fall?
You know, just something come out. That's all I was.
Like a
Just dust bunnies, that's all. Just
rabid
tell-
raccoon or
just
something
tell
like
him
that?
dust bunnies.
No, just dust bunnies.
Oh.
Just dust
I'm
bunnies.
talking in terms of
Body.
spirit or ghosts or something.
Wow, you can't get up there.
All right, on to the next step.
Look at.
I have it. This one?
I just don't have anywhere to
Boosted it?
pour it over here.
Do we need to pull the dresser out from the wall?
Please don't crush Kyle.
No, we're good. I'll push.
Is he gonna videotape this up there or record or something?
Let me, yeah.
Do you want to go up or no?
No, there's no
Floor?
floor. You can see in the video here, we got a beehive. But, really not too much. It's just, asbestos probably.
African American. She probably first was all flat. She said, you ever notice the movies where the white man goes to chase and the white man?
That's a good video. Thank you very much. Look at these spiders.
Oh boy, we found something up here. Can't make it. P-I-M-P-I-N.
Pimpin'?
Pimpin'.
Pimpin'.
Interesting.
I have
Why not? Okay, we're walking around the outside of the house, taking a look around. And here's the basement window that he was talking about. And as you can see, there's a basement window here, but that's not the basement we were in.
Yeah, that's,
Is that the one we were in?
yeah, it's boarded up downstairs from that side.
Where'd you say? You said there was other ones, right?
on the other
Oh, they're on the other side. Okay, yeah, we didn't see those when we were down there. We saw the two that were under the porch. This one he's talking about. Alright, let's see if we can see anything in this window here. This is... Why would they have that? Okay, we're right here in back of the house, and this is the area where the slave quarters once stood. And back close to this tree, there's still some remains, some rocks, and the flowers still grow back there.
Let me know when you want me to press record.
Yeah, you can do it.
Where should I put it here?
You know, actually, I'd probably put it over that side, maybe near that white table, because this window here is letting a lot of noise in from the traffic.
Oh, alright, it's recording now.
Alright. So we'll kill this. Pretty good.
Want me to kill this one?
Yeah. Do you have the thermometer?
Yeah.
Okay, just let me see what it is right now. The other one?
I don't have the other
This one?
one.
Yeah, let me see. Or can you see it from there or no?
No, I can't
Let's see here. Okay, we're at 77. Okay, so we're down here in the basement, and we're going to conduct an EVP session. What we have is we have the motion light set up. It's also supposed to detect if there's any temperature changes above it. The thermometer is at 77, and we have an EMF detector laying in front of the light in case anything passes over it. We're just going to start off. We're going to say our names. That way we know when we hear a voice on there if it came from one of us or not. So here we are, Jeff.
Lisa?
Lita.
Clyde.
Mary, Kyle.
And we'd like to know if there is anybody here with us tonight. If there is, we don't want to intrude on your land or your house. If you've been living here for a long time, we just want to know a little bit of information about you, and if there's anything that we can do to help you. Could you tell us what your name is?
Children.
Traffic. Could you tell us what year it is?
Camera.
Traffic.
Do you like us being here?
Are you upset because the previous owners defaced your property?
when they took out the mantle and everything, did that bother you?
Kids.
Picture. Actually, yeah, if you don't mind, telling them to just keep it a little quiet.
Jenny, both of y'all quiet and get upstairs and close this door, please.
Don't lock it though.
Don't lock it. We're trying to do something, okay? Be quiet, please. Yes, and be quiet. Sorry.
It's okay. Kids.
Did something bad happen to you?
Is there a reason why you haven't crossed over?
Did you die in this house?
Car. Do you know where you are?
Do you know that this property no longer belongs to you?
Picture.
We would like to know if Rachel is here with us tonight. Rachel, if you're here with us, we don't mean you any harm, and we don't want to chase you away or anything like that. We don't want to offend you. We would like to know if you are here, though, and if you are, what we can do to help you. Are you here with us?
Picture.
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely. Yeah, anyone, feel free to ask questions.
Is there something you want to tell Leola? Is there something you want to say to Leola?
Car with music. Is there anything that you'd like to say at all? Anything you'd like to tell us? You don't have to be afraid to talk to us.
We have a couple items in the middle of the floor right here. This silver box thing and the thing right next to it. If you come near them, they'll go off and we'll know that you're here.
Can you walk between those two poles for us? Car. Alright, well here we are, and we came upstairs from the basement, and in here in the dining room area that's used as a dining room, we have a little sensor light placed in front of the French doors. And Lita's going to do an EVP session in there, in the living room. And right here in front of these doors is where the gentleman saw the face. He saw it in one door, he saw it in that door, and then switch over to that door. So we have a sensor light there to see if anything comes up to it while she's in there doing the EVP session. And then Lisa and Mary are going to go upstairs and conduct an EVP session in the bedroom, while me and Kyle go out front, and we're going to observe the front of the house to see if anything passes in front. Alright, so we got Lisa up there, and the window to the right, she's in the client's bedroom, and in the window to the right, you can't see it well on the video here. Oh no, I have the night vision on. The window to the right, we saw it light up almost like a TV. Would you say a TV?
Yeah, that's perfect.
It almost looked like a TV was playing in that room, and now as you can see, it's pretty much pitch black. You said the window next to you is the staircase?
Yeah.
And why do you think it would have lit up?
I have no idea, but we're the only ones up here. The girls aren't up here.
So you're the only ones upstairs,
Yeah.
and that window's still lit up.
Alright, we're gonna go in the room across from us.
Okay. Should have brought an external floodlight. Okay, where that flash is coming from downstairs there. I don't know if you could see on the video, but there was a dimmer light, and then there was a brighter one. The dimmer light could have possibly been the sensor light. We have to confirm with the person that's in there, because I know someone is in there taking pictures. So we have to check and see if they're tripping it. But if they're not, from out here it looks like the dimmer one was the sensor light, and then the brighter one was from a camera flash. Alright, so we're in here, we're going up the stairs, and I believe that the window behind me here, this is the window where we saw the flickering light from the outside.
The only lights that were on in here were those ones that were over there. When cars come by through here, light comes in through these windows. I was thinking maybe if it's like shooting straight that way. Was it like a fast flicker?
That's interesting.
Or...
You know what? Let me take a look out here, because that's a possibility, but I don't think the ones... I wonder if anything came out of that school across the street or anything. What it looked like, right, is if you could picture, like say a TV's on and like a real bright infomercial comes on, it was like a blue like that, like a flickering from a TV, and then it was gone.
Just like
And it only happened on... It happened on a couple different occasions, but like basically when you guys were in this room, it happened like 2 or 3 times, right? And then when you were in this room, it happened like 2 times, but it was right when you were towards the end of your investigation or towards your EVP session. So what I wonder is, did she take a picture with this door open by chance?
Not with the door open.
No.
She took a couple pictures when it was closed, but nothing when we didn't take any pictures with any doors open.
Alright, we're sitting here in the living room, and on the floor near the cat there we have the recorder, EMF, and outside of those doors we have the sensor light. I think the cat's chasing bugs. But we confirmed that earlier the sensor light was, Lita was setting it off when she was taking pictures, so it wasn't going off by anything out of the ordinary. And we're going to do an EVP session. Jeff, and
Kyle.
and we would like to know if there is anyone here with us. We don't want to intrude or trespass. We just want to find out some information about you and see if there's anything that we can do to help you. Could you let us know if you're here with us? Could you tell us your name? Up in the ceiling there, we were told that that little trap door is where you may have stored some of your valuables. Were you the one that stored stuff up there?
Did you leave something that you're looking for?
Is there anything that we can help you find? Yeah, we do have some movement upstairs. I don't know what room Lita's in though.
I think she's in the main bedroom, the master bedroom, Daddy's room. It sounded like something was like sliding
I heard that, yeah.
twice. Is there only one person here with us?
Anyone here with us? Can you say your name? That was my stomach. We'd like to know whose face was seen at those doors. Could you tell us who you are?
Are you looking for someone?
Can you tell us who you're looking for? Maybe we can help you find them. We'd like to know a little bit about you, if you could tell us how old you are. Maybe how long you've lived here for.
What year is it?
What was the little house that used to be out back? Do you remember when that was there? I heard the flowers still growing. It still looks nice. Alright, we got the EMF detector going off. I didn't have time to focus the camera, but it's been sitting there the whole time. The EMF detector just stopped. It was going, as you saw in the previous frame. It was a little blurry because, like I said, we didn't have time to focus it. But
it had physically gotten very cold in here. But it did go off probably for like 20, 25 seconds, maybe?
I'd say about 25 seconds, yeah. And I did get it on video going off, but like I said, it was blurry, so as soon as I went to focus it.
And we hadn't touched it. It's been in the same spot since we got here.
Yeah. So we didn't touch it. It was going off then. Now it's not going off. You know what gets me? I record so much video that nothing happens in. Like, there's so much video of us just stuff in the middle of the floor. As soon as I turn off the camera.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah.
You were out there with Lisa and you saw the same resemblance of a TV.
Yeah. It was just a real quick flicker. And there was no cars when we saw it.
So we ruled out that possibility of it being a car then.
Yeah.
Well, we were in the room and I was asking some questions and I kept hearing this, but heavier, like you said, it sounded like people, somebody,
Like
drumming,
dragging or something?
drumming
It
and
was like-
kind of like a draggy,
This.
Okay, we
But-
heard something different then.
like maybe
on the floor.
almost like a scratching kind of too, like, I don't know how to describe it, but
Like a rumbling?
started
Was it kind of like a
answering-
rumble?
yeah, like
Like a doo-doo? I heard that.
It either sounded like somebody
heard
was
that.
shifting their weight
But I was
Yeah, I'm like
asking
hearing
questions
floorboards.
like if this was Rachel, who's the woman that used to live here, and he was asking some questions if him and his family is safe here, and at one point it kind of like stopped and then it kind of got louder when we were asking questions. It was almost like it was interacting intelligently, but no, I don't know if there's any speech on here or whatever, but that noise was not constant. It stopped, and it, like every time we said something, it kind of made it known that it was maybe responding in its
Now
own way.
that noise, when you hear the
it's
stairs, the footsteps on the stairs, you're sitting down here. Would that possibly have been?
Well, he said that Leola, who is her niece, Miss Rachel had a very specific, I guess she walked around in her slippers a lot, so that kind of like,
The drag walk.
yeah,
Oh.
like shuffling. And it wasn't that. It was definitely like, maybe if somebody was on a piece of hollow sheetrock and was just,
It was heavy.
yeah, it was definitely heavy.
Because
asked if it
we
was
heard
male or
something like that.
female. I
Yeah.
asked
Yeah.
if it was her or if it was someone else that used to live here. I mean, basically all the same questions I always ask is, because of the atmosphere, is it a slave or former slave or anybody that might have lived here?
Did you get any response when you asked if it was a male? Curious?
I can't really remember if it was, I was asking so many questions at that point because we were both sitting there just kind of caught up in this noise, and then as soon as we left his room and went over to the room, nothing. I mean, I looked, there's nothing there but the bathroom or her closet. So wherever it's coming from, it almost sounds like it's inside the closet, but inside the wall of the closet. Does that make sense? Like,
Now we also saw that blue light out there. We talked about that. It's like a TV. It almost looks like a TV on in that window, in that middle window. We saw that. Another interesting thing to note is when they were doing the session upstairs, we did hear the sound they were describing downstairs is kind of like a, you know, like a more only not like nails. It was more like
It's
a, you know, like a heavier, like a
Yeah.
Only I can't do it with my hand on the table because it's more like feet. But one thing that happened was the EMF thing was sitting on the ground in there, and we didn't touch it the whole time. And right towards the end, right before we wrapped it up, it just started going off.
I
It was
heard.
going off. You heard
Yeah,
that?
I
Did
heard
you hear
it.
it?
You heard that?
I heard
Yeah.
that.
Did you
And
hear
I
it?
thought maybe that it was one of you guys doing the wall thing again.
No.
It was just sitting on the floor, like in the middle of the floor, no one touching it, nowhere near us, and I don't know.